Oh my gosh, you all... Well, okay. Trough is a mud pit. They can say what it is, but it's a mud pit. It is, if you've ever seen the documentaries about, like, Woodstock 2, this is pretty much what Trough is all the time. It's just garbage and mud. So I can't imagine that everybody who's here wants to leave. Oops. Let me get the... Okay, let me go ahead and deliver this package. And while I have you all here, let me spread the good word about vaccinations. Oh, you don't want to talk about... Yeah, Nora's got a pamphlet for you. Well, I need to stay healthy in order to catch all the latest goss. I'll go there as soon as possible. Thank you. I love how goss has become... has like entered the conversation again. And I feel like that is due to drag again, because like I always hear the drag queen saying, "What's the hot goss?" And then yesterday we were sitting next to a very straight couple, and the guy was like, "Oh yeah, the goss." And I'm just like, okay, we're back to saying the goss. Got it. There's a National Twilight Zone Day Marathon? Okay, my brother just sent me a text about the Twilight Zone Day Marathon. There's a Twilight Zone Day Marathon? This is for her vaccination offer? I suppose I should get it. Thanks. Good to see you. What can I do for you? Get a flu shot. Well, I must lead with a good example and show them the mayor of Trough is a responsible fella. Thank you. Okay. Also, I gotta help open the rail. So I need stone and metal. Let me, I gotta look at this text. Let me grab some stone and metal for the train tracks. And then I'll get these people on the train. I have so much copper. I'm sure copper is a good metal for... Copper's a good metal, right? For train tracks? Totally. I feel like they should be a little more specific about what kind of metal they want. Hey, Jesse, good morning. Just like any stone and any metal. Okay. All right. First off, tell Timothy the rail. We've got all the materials. Wonderful. We're one step closer to our goal. Now we just need to convince Nora. You must have been working hard to gather the materials. Don't think I take it for granted. Here you go. It's a standard divider. Oh, okay. All right. Now, you want to go to Begonia Fields. You want to go to Rosalind's Carpentry. And where do you want to go, Timothy? I'm not picking up that half-eaten sandwich. I don't know. Okay. Board. Board. Oh, dang it. All right, hold on. I can take both of you on, and then I gotta empty my pockets. Put you there. Okay. Y'all can sit in here. Be nice to each other. No, be excellent to each other. Yeah, you're all going in here where I can keep an eye on you. The mayor gets a nice seat. Don't ask me why. Feel free to have a revolution on the train while we're getting to our destination. Okay. And I have a standard divider. Oh. Interesting. I don't really... Okay, I guess that could be... Hey, Melissa. That could be an interesting thing to use on the train. I think we're gonna cancel that. Okay. I have so many passengers. I need to go to Begonia Fields, so we're gonna go there next. We'll put some coal in the train. We'll get us moving, and then I'll get some more coal. So let me see here. Alright, let me open this up in my phone, which will send it, and I can send it to my browser on my computer. Okay, so this is, my brother sent me this. Okay, that's the schedule. But it doesn't say how to watch it. I assume that how to watch it, you have to have sci-fi. But here's the schedule, and most of these are pretty good. I mean, I've seen all of them, so yeah, and I'm, like, looking for ones that they don't usually show. A lot of these are all of these are, like, the most popular ones. Yeah, like, I see that they're doing Eye the Beholder and Nightmare at 20,000 feet at 7 and 7:30, and To Serve Man. Yeah, okay. Those are, yeah, the evening ones are truly the popular ones. Now, 5 characters in search of an exit. Somebody was talking about Severance, like if you like Severance, other weird shows. Oh, when is Time Enough at Last on? Hold on. Time Enough at Last comes after Will the Real Martian, so that's at 10 p.m. Then yeah, that's just the classic. But somebody was saying if you like Severance, you might like the Twilight Zone episode 5 Characters in Search of an Exit. Because it is also about people who don't know who they are. They know that they want to leave. There's now... Who? I feel like the game has weird, glitchy artifacts that just show up. Did you leave trash? You left trash on my train. I should have checked in to see if you needed anything, and I didn't. That's my bad. That's on me. But it's difficult because I usually go on my own Twilight Zone self-made marathons all the time. And it'll just be on in the background, so I've seen every episode several times. Okay, let me get some coal. And where are we? We're in Begonia Fields, so I think I have a package. And I think I also want to talk to Nora. I do. Okay, let's put this package here. What do you want? Can I help you? I delivered the armchairs. Yes, I saw. Good. Huh. Are we? Yes, it seems we got everything we need. Look at her. She's like... Hey, Urban Bohemian? This university thing. What if it doesn't work out? What if it's too late? What do we do then? What if people just up and leave once we open up the rail again? Then they really didn't want to stay. That doesn't make it any easier. Girl. You upheld your end of the deal. I have no right to keep you. You can tell Timothy I'm giving the restoration the go-ahead. And I'm not the best at expressing myself, but here. Thank you for all the help. Take care of yourself. I hope I'll see you around. So yeah, her her worry was that when we open the rails, people won't want to stay. And I had to say, like, if they don't want to stay, like, you can't, you know, you're not... Oh, wait, when is It's a Good Life? Ah, see, It's a Good Life comes on at midnight. I was like, you're not the kid, little Anthony, who keeps everybody in the town because he's a magical demon. You're not that. Okay, can I put you on the shelf? I don't want to actually use you. Like, where would I even put a divider? I don't know where to put you. I'm gonna put you here. Because I don't know where to put you. I guess, yeah, if I had one long train card that didn't have these, then I could use that. Or maybe I could put it in here, like in between. But then people would be staring at a wooden slat divider. That's not very interesting. Okay. Okay, I have customers. Let me get the customers where they need to go. Okay, so we have Marigold Market. What's in Barenpire? Do I have a quest there? Oh, okay. We can do that. All right. So we'll go to Marigold Market, then Barenpire, then Barenpire Ferry Station, then Rosalind's Carpentry, and then Trough. So many stops. Load up on coal and bring your friends. Okay. Let's get going. Vagabond 5, thank you for the Prime subscription. I appreciate that. I did watch some of Jordan Peele's Twilight Zone. I thought it was okay. I watched all of the Twilight Zone remake, like all, not remakes. Well, okay, some were remakes, some were revisits, and some were rebrands. I watched them all. None of them really got me as much as the original. So I have seen them. Because yeah, we had Forrest Whitaker hosting, then we had Jordan Peele's. What got me is the remake of The Outer Limits in like the 80s, 90s. That I liked that better than the original. Hey, Seamanders, welcome on in. But yeah, I like all the weird anthology series. I love them all. But some are my favorites. One that I always like is Tales from the Dark Side. That one always loved to do comedy and horror in the perfect amount. I feel like Tales from the Crypt, the series, also did a good job. Not an amazing job, but it did a pretty good job. The one actually with Catherine O'Hara as a lawyer from Tales from the Crypt, that's a funny one. Okay, do we need to do anything here? Nope. Off to Barenpire. Unfortunately, that's what gets you, that's what happens in this, is the loop is like, you're not even doing anything. You are just going from station to station and taking people where they need to go. Truly, Black Mirror, well, the problem with Black Mirror is running into the problem that The Onion has, where you know that Black Mirror is trying to do satire. Black Mirror is trying to do satire, but the problem is that unless they make sure that the satire is like satire, it's just too real. And that's where Black Mirror started to lose it for me. Let's see. Electric Dreams was the Philip K. Dick adaptation. And... hold on. Electric Dreams? Yeah. It did a good job of adapting the stories. It did a good job of adapting the stories. I won't say it was amazing, but it did a good job. And I think that it also did that fun realization of like nearly every story that you've seen adapted is mostly from some old sci-fi writer. And they're like, yeah, what can we... oh, geez. Oh. Okay, Aaron, calm down. I've got a letter for you. Here you go. Geez, Aaron, you're all up in my face with it. Let me wave because you're nice. All right. The letter is a favor. Oh, you are. Hello. How's the conductor's life treating you? Since you've got your train running without issue, helping me with a job shouldn't be an issue for you, right? Come see me for further details. Don't worry, there's something in it for you too. McGruff. McGruff is not the crime dog in this one. McGruff is the train goat. Well, really the scrapyard goat. Actually, Aaron, you deliver the mail. You know what you need? A flu shot. Oh, you apparently... oh, okay, you don't... you're all on your speedy delivery thing. You don't want that. Flu vaccination. A vaccination? I guess it won't hurt. Thanks. I will say, at least nobody here said, a vaccination. All the podcasts I listen to say I don't need those. So at least no one said that. Oh, absolutely. With Doctor Who, every episode will absolutely be great when I've never had an episode of Doctor Who that I said, that wasn't very good. I just have episodes of Doctor Who that I don't rewatch. And that's it. Hi there. I'd like to try deep sea fishing someday. Okay, you also don't want to talk to me. Cool. How many more people do I need to talk to about the pamphlet? One more. Okay, I gotta find one more person who wants to talk to me about a pamphlet. Otherwise, let's go back to the train. But what's always amusing to me with Twilight Zone marathons... Oh, okay. That was disturbing. Twilight Zone marathons is... you know, like the Twilight Zone had a ton of episodes, and marathons really only do the most popular ones. So you don't, if any channel should make you a sci-fi connoisseur, it should be sci-fi, but they only play like the most popular ones. They don't play the super weird ones. Like, I don't know if they're probably going to play the one where it's like this family is conspiring to get on a rocket ship to leave the planet. And the entire time, like, there's a spy for the government who's like listening in on the conversation, being like, "Hey, what's going on? Why are you trying to leave?" And as the family does, they do their whole Fantastic Four thing. They steal the rocket and they go into space. And they say, "So where are we going?" "Oh, it's a planet very similar to ours. It's called Earth." Like, that one is always a fun one because it's very much a like McCarthyism, communism kind of thing. And it turns out like they're just trying to escape that to come to Earth, which is apparently somehow better, even though Rod Serling is saying it's not. But, you know, Nora's letting us fix the rail. Really? Did he just get up? Oh, I think I broke his loop. To call back to Westworld, he was going to be a passenger on the train, but because I cut the quest off short, he's apparently just going to get off here. Really, that's incredible. I don't know what you did to convince her, but thank you. We're ready to open up the rail. Oh, I suppose that'd be easier to do if we were in Trough. Haha. Would you give me a lift? Wait, so technically Okay, such a monumental achievement as this deserves an audience. Wait, are we in Trough? We're not in Trough. We're in Bear Empire. Okay, that's fine. I'm afraid I couldn't find any ribbons to cut on such short notice, but the rails are open. It couldn't be done without Urban Bohemian and our very own Nora. Thank you both. Please accept this as proof of Saul's Glade's gratitude. Okay, that's all for the ceremony. Take care on the way home, everyone. Or stay a while. I don't care, I'm not your mom. Well, no, okay, the game has broken itself a little bit. That's me fault. I did that. Okay, Nora said no one was rushing out yet. That's a good sign, maybe. Go on. I bet there are some grand things waiting for you ahead. Okay, yeah, we slightly broke the game. Slightly. Aw, Timothy gave me his hat. Yeah, we may have broken the game just a little bit. But that's okay. Let's go back to the map. Okay, we will need to go to Trough. Okay, that's okay. You've only watched 3 episodes of Black Mirror. For Black Mirror, I really enjoyed the first, season. And then I think I enjoyed the second one as well, and the Christmas special. And then again, it wasn't weird enough. Like the satire was not, it wasn't enough degrees off of reality that it came across as satire. It just came across as, this is barely a story about the world outside your window. Do I have any other customers? Okay, I do. I guess I consider it a Christmas special. I think it's actually called White Christmas. Hey, Baron Kevin. I was talking about how that's what I want from a Black Mirror episode. I want an episode like White Bear, where the entire time you as the viewer are sympathizing with this protagonist who doesn't remember anything. Everything is weird. She's wandering through these woods and these buildings. She has people staring at her. She can't figure out what's happening. And this whole time you are relating to this character. And then they flip it and you realize why you what's going on and why you shouldn't. That one also had a really good post-credit scene where it showed how they set up White Bear for that one. That one is one of my favorites. It absolutely is, because yes, it does a really good job of you don't even know what the twist is. And when you figure out what it is, it's like, oh, stop leaving trash on my train. Is that so hard? Where are we? Can I throw this away? And then, it's also okay if if I can have 2 favorites, because also San Junipero was just really good. But any episode that's like, let's go lesbians, I'm here for. Okay, let's head to Rosalind's Carpentry. And we're coming up on 10. I have not taken ad breaks, so I hope that Twitch has been putting their ad breaks in, so I apologize for that. And we got about another half an hour. And, oh, that's another thing I wanted to look up. Why is today National Twilight Zone Day? No one knows. Twilight Zone premiered on October 1st, 1959. So I have no idea. Let me see here. National Twilight Zone Day origin. No one seems to know. So it's probably just one of those. It's probably just one of those things where somebody said, "It is," and everybody said, "Sure," and that's it. So it's probably just one of those things. Also, I used to be obsessed with National Day calendars, and generally they were just made up by somebody. You know, like somebody made National Donut Day, somebody made National Pizza Day, and no one really knew where they came from, but they knew that that was a good day for like donuts to be on special or pizza to be on special. It's not like Taco Tuesday, which I actually felt like Taco Tuesday had a copyright dispute. I felt like somewhere back there was like a legal dispute about Taco Tuesday and who originated it and who owned it. All right, you're out of here. And you left footprints on my train because you're filthy. Filthy. Okay, I can take a passenger. You want to go back to Fendrix Farms? Cool. Oh, actually, who's here? Oh, I already gave Rosalind a flu shot pamphlet. All right. Okay, we're going to Trough. Actually, well, we can go to Fendrix Farms first, since it's on the way. Okay, let's go. Why is today? Yeah, that's also, yeah, why is today? Sometimes I get that when I'm waking up in the morning. Why is today? Everybody good? Oh, do you need anything? You're going to be on the train for such a short time, you probably don't want any snacks. You also don't want to wave at me. Cool. Do you have a mission? What's happening? Oh, nothing. Just planning the coolest rail vehicle since trains. What if I told you I have a prototype of a small train, like a small train-like cart, just for one person? Sounds awesome, right? Who wants to ride a train with a bunch of people when you can ride on your own? No offense. Anyway, I'm so close to finishing my first prototype, but I'm missing something crucial. I'm not sure what, but I think it's a connection between the engine and wind turbine. I just can't figure it out, not without the proper engine manuals. I had some really good ones. Unfortunately, they're back in Wayrest, with McGruff. I really don't want to see him. Maybe, I guess I could get it. Oh, that'd be fantastic. You'd really be doing me a solid. Honestly. Okay, so you just don't want to talk to McGruff, which I can understand. Oh, now you want a snack, but it's going to be too late. I'm not going to be able to get you a snack in time. Yeah, I'm not. I also picked up the whole thing.